That was amazing, you guys. I'm like, do you mean both of us, or was it just him? Oh, oh man, you think it's fun running trains with your homies? I stopped that shit a long time ago, and here's why. All right, disclaimer, man, this is not a sex channel. This is just a experience channel about stuff that I've been through while dating and living abroad. This story specifically is about Panama, and it was just one of my experiences that I thought y'all would like to hear. It's a funny experience, but no way, shape, or form I'm trying to turn this into a sex channel or sex tourist channel or nothing like that. It's just an experience that I wanted to share with y'all. So let's get into it. This story is about Panama, right? So in Panama, I was there in like 2013, I think. Somewhere around that, 2013, 2014. Anyway, nonetheless, man, I was there. I was in South America for a year. While in South America, I hit Panama, Colombia, Cuba, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, a bunch of different places, man. Colombia, etc., etc. But this specific incident happened in Panama. So there was this place back in the day called the Bonito Hotel. And the Bonito Hotel was basically a casino slash hotel slash brothel, right? At like 9 o'clock, all the women in the city who was selling themselves, whatever you want to call them, mangoes, prostitutes, escorts, whatever, they would come to this hotel at 9 o'clock, and they would, walk around and try to find them a guy, right? So I like this hotel because I like to gamble, man. My game per se is, I like to put it all on black, man. I do roulette, man. I'm a roulette head, bro. I done came up off of roulette, and I done went down off of roulette. But nonetheless, man, I was there with, some of my work guys yet again. We all stayed at the hotel. At first, we didn't even know it was like that. It was just, we booked the hotel that had a casino in it. And then next thing you know, we come down one night and all these women are in the damn, like in the casino part. I'm talking about hundreds of women, bro. And it's just like, what in the hell? It's just like, what in the hell is going on? So anyways, me and my boys end up obviously eventually finding out why they was in there and what was going on with the situation. So this specific time, me and one of my guys, we saw this badass dark-skinned chick. She was trying to solicit us. So, we go through the ups and downs of, what's going on. And then we say, both of us. And she looked at me, she looked at him, and then she smiled. She said, okay. Now, mind you, this woman was a dark-skinned woman. She was cold. She was a dark-skinned Panamanian woman. Man, natural body, caked up, flat stomach, nice in the chest. Man, just bad. Beautiful woman, beautiful dark skin. Oh my God, she was like an Amazon. She was built like a stallion. She was fine as hell. Long ass hair and everything. And so we go to the room and whatnot, and this is where stuff started getting icky for me. I'm not used to this, bro. I done been in a train situation before, but it was never two guys at the same time. This was my first time doing something like this, so I ain't gonna cap, I'm nervous. And for any ladies in the room, if you don't want to hear a story like this, you can go ahead and cut out now because it's about to get freaky dicky. All right. Anyways, so we get in there, and mind you, I didn't mention this at the beginning, but I'm 5'9", and the guy that I'm with is like fucking he's like 6'3", 6'4". He's a tall, lanky, dark-skinned dude from Philly. And we in there, so he's super tall. Just keep that in mind. He's super tall, right? So we get in there, and I'm nervous. I'm taking my time because I ain't never did a 2-man. You see what I'm saying? I ain't never did a 2-man. That's what it's called. It's not a train. It was a 2-man. I done did a train before, but I never done a 2-man. And we get up in this room, right? He kind of leading the whole thing, cause like I said, I'm nervous, nigga. I don't know, what I'm saying? Like a lot of the stuff that I'm doing now when I'm working with this, the place I'm working at now, it's a lot of stuff that I never even thought about doing, period. So we get in the room, bro. We went to the bathroom, cleaned herself up and stuff. Probably did some coke or some shit, cause it's like legal over there. That's what I seen them do it before. They just be walking around doing coke and shit. So I'm like, whatever. So she goes in the bathroom, freshen herself up. Then she comes out, and she had on like a bodysuit. So, you know, she starts taking off her bodysuit and stuff. And my man sit down on the bed, like he sits with his back up against the backboard of the bed. And mind you, like I said, this dude is like 6'4", so his legs is all the way like damn near to the end of the bed, and he's sitting at the top. So, you know, shorty crawls between his legs and started giving him the gawk gawk 5,000. So I'm like, you know, I'm standing off to the side all weird and shit. Like, man, what is going on? Why am I here? Is there something someone can help me with? Nigga, I ain't gonna cap. I'm nervous. I'm like, man, what the fuck? And you know, these dudes are killers. You know what I'm saying? These dudes are trained to go. These is assassins, man. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't no soft guys and stuff like that. But bro, I'm telling you, I'm in this motherfucker. I'm like, you know, what's that Willy Wonka song? If you know, you will go to a world of imagination. Nigga, I'm in there like, I'm standing off to the side. And mind you, when we first came in, the lights was on and stuff, right? And I'm just like, man, you know, he just sitting at the top of the bed. She just going ham. You know, she bunked up in the air. Can see her booty hole. Can see the meat from, you know, can see the pum pum from the back. And I'm just like, man, you know, it looked good. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, man, she just going ham on my boy, you know, up there. And I'm like, shit, I'm just standing out to this. I'm like, maybe if I just stand here, if I leave, you know, cause you know, we were supposed to split the bill, if you understand what I'm saying. So she up there just going nuts on my boy, and I'm just standing out to the side. He said, "Man, what the fuck you doing?" He said, "Bro, what you doing?" And I said, "Oh, I'm coming." You know, I'm standing there. I still like, I think I'm like fully dressed and shit. Standing up there with a button-up shirt and some cargo shorts. Looking like somebody daddy and shit. Knowing I'm in my late teens and shit. So he's like, "Bro, what you doing?" And then when he says that, she turned on. She's like, "Papi, come on." I'm like, I don't want to. Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am. What you're doing, ma'am, is not right. I don't want to be a part of this, ma'am. But you know, I ain't no pussy. So I'm like, all right. So I hit the lights, man. I turned the lights up because I don't want to be like, bro, like if I'm about to get behind this chick, I'm going to be staring him right in the face. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want that. And so I cut the light off. Man. I dropped my drawers and shit. And then she said, "Papi, come." And I'm like, 'cause I'm taking my time, nigga. I'm scared. You know, I ain't used to no shit like this, man. This is all new to me, bro. And you could tell he was a professional at it. I'm like, damn, nigga, the fuck you got down? You a porn star or some shit? So she turns around and, she puts her head in my direction. And man, when I tell you, because I don't put a condom on this, she gonna have to taste that rubber, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, she started doing her thing, and all of a sudden, man, she switched, so she bumped up towards his side, and all of a sudden, man, shorty started, oh. I'm like, man, what the fuck? My man is piping her from the back. And she going nuts. She can't even finish her job with me. And cause he buzzing her from the back. I'm like, damn. I'm like, shit, man. I'm like, all I could think of is like, well, damn, shit. I mean, it's kind of, no homo. It's kind of turning me on. I'm like, shit, this is real life porno shit, and I'm involved in it, So, after this time, she ain't giving me what I need. So I'm like, man, hey, swap. You're like, all right. So she go back, and mind you, like I said, this dude is 6'4". So I get up on the bed because now I'm about to, it's my turn. It's my turn to drive it home. You see what I'm saying? So not only is this uncomfortable because I'm 5'9" and he's 6'4", his feet are all the way at the end of the bed. So now, not only is she in between his legs, I'm also in between his legs. Like his foot is like rubbing against my leg and shit. And I'm like, bro, you get them goddamn wallers off me, man. Get the fuck off me. Rubbing me with your damn foot and shit. So I'm like, man, it's still, I'm enjoying everything, but it's still mad uncomfortable because I'm not used to no shit like this. I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm pretending because shit, I don't want, I already know I would get clowned if I didn't. So now it's my turn to put the end game in. And she like, Bobby, yeah. She not going crazy like she was just a few minutes ago for him. And I was like, oh, hell nah. So I'm giving her, I'm giving you all I got. I'm in the, I'm in there like the Hulk, about to throw my damn back out trying to pipe this chick, and she's still like, oh. But every time she swats, so now it's getting repetitive. So every time she swapped to his side, she, and I'm just like, man, there ain't no fucking way. So I'm changing position. I put my leg up. I turn to the side. I got, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to try this new shit. I'm trying to pipe him. And still, she just going nuts every time he hit it. So, man, I said, I did the best thing and the only thing that I could do. I got the fuck up out of there. Fuck you think? Ain't about to embarrass me. So what I did was, man, I just went ahead and, finished myself, finished off and then let him have the rest because he was still going. I said, damn, boy, you took a Viagra or something, nigga, what's going on? And then I literally said it to him, like, damn, boy. And he was like, he just started smiling and shit. Now, mind you, he dark skinned, so it's dark, so all I can see is his eyes and his teeth and shit. But it was still funny. I'm like, so after everything he done and stuff like that, man, it was just like, because I wasn't going to leave him in there because, we went in there together, so we was going to leave together and shit like that. But I was like, she was like, so when she got done, she was like, that was, she didn't speak very much English, but that was amazing, you guys. I'm like, do you mean both of us or was it just him? Because I'm asking, Was it amazing for both of us, or was he just that guy? Did he carry the load? Like, ooh, like was it a mutual agreement? Like, nah, but she even sat up there and kicked it, because most of the time, they go, once they done, they go right back to the floor. That's why I'm like, ugh. I couldn't do that shit too often, because, like, man, they just, once they done with you, they back on that flow, man, looking for the next dude. I'm like, yeah, damn. So, this specific situation, I'm like, she just sat up in the room and kicked it with us and chilled for a little bit, just talking to us in the best she could, in the best we could. And the whole time in the back of my head, I'm like, man, who really put in that work? Like, you know what I'm saying? But, nonetheless, man, that was the last time I did some shit like that. I was like, nah, nigga, if we ain't the same height, or we ain't, we ain't packing the same, nigga, I ain't going there, bro. You ain't about to have me in here sweating, going extra ham and shit, and shorty just, and then you turn around and she, man, hey, y'all, if y'all enjoy, that's why I don't do it no more. If y'all enjoyed that story, man, give it a thumbs up. If not, give it a thumbs down, man. If you haven't, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because that's what I'm here for. All right, I'll catch y'all on the next one. It get cold in these streets. Bundle up.